someone. They wanted to know how I remove the clips from my extensions so that you can glue in the extensions. It's really just simple. If the clips on the extensions are really loose, then I just use scissors and just kind of trim at the threads. The clips on these ones are actually sewn on there pretty tight, and so what I use for that is just a seam ripper, and this is used in sewing, and you can get this at Walmart in the craft section or any craft store, and they're really inexpensive. I think you can even get these at the dollar store, so definitely look there. And then all you do with the seam ripper, you don't want to be tugging on your weft right here, because then you're going to pull out the little hairs. So what I do is I just slip it through. I don't know if you can see this or not. I just slip it through one of the threads there, and then right in this middle part of the seam ripper, it's really sharp. So what you're going to do is just kind of push forward on the thread, and it'll break the thread. And the part that you want to use to cut the thread is this lower part right down here, this middle lower part inside there. That's where it's really sharp. And that way you're not pulling at the hairs, but you are cutting the threads. And I just do that and just kind of pull forward. And you don't have to do it that hard because that middle part is really sharp. So once you push forward with that, this center area is going to cut your thread. So right in there, in between the two sharp tines, is where it's going to cut. So you just do that with all of it. And like I said, just try and yank on the thread, don't yank on your weft. And you just do that. This one I sewed on myself, and so I go over it over and over, so it's sewed on there pretty well. But a lot of the ones that you buy online and stuff, they're not sewn on as well, and so they're really easy to get off. And you can actually use scissors with a lot of them. But with the ones that I sew on myself, since I sew them so tightly and I go over and over them again, it's best to use one of these. So I just took that right off, and then now you've got all these little strings, and just very gently kind of take them out and tug them off. Don't pull too hard because you don't want to take too many of the hairs out with it. And so yeah, so that's how it looks afterwards with no clip on it. And yeah, so seam ripper for the ones that are sewn on tightly, and scissors for the ones that are sewn on loosely. And so yeah, that's pretty much what I do, and it's really simple, really easy, and then you can use them for gluing extensions. Okay, I hope that helped. I hope that answered your question, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.